YouTube. Am I the only one thinking that October started really strange because of the weather? I mean, the early mornings and the late evenings would always be rainy and cold, but the middle of the day would always feel like summer, like we're in March or something. Like, I'm filming this right now in the afternoon and I'm sweating like crazy. Anyway, on to the topic for this video. I'm gonna talk about my plans for the month of October. I know that reading is not supposed to be something that would pressure you, but you know, it's always best to just read whatever you're in a mood for. But I'm really the kind of person who is more compelled to do something if it's organized, so I thought I would, you know, create a system that would help me motivate more to read. And I'm actually not a stranger to this because back in the years when I was writing book blogs, I used to really create a monthly, sort of like a theme to guide me on the books that I'm going to be reading. And I thought that I would start doing it again this time just to help me organize the list of books that I'm going to be reading on my TBR. Yeah, so for this particular month, I thought that I would look at the colors of book covers. Yeah, this is so random because I did talk about my bookshelves being arranged by the color of their book spines, and I was looking at my unread pile, and I really want to prioritize them, but at the same time I want to be selective based on the recent acquisitions that I've had on my recent book hauls. And I kind of noticed that a lot of them were colored blue. So therefore, I decided that that would be my theme for the month of October. I'm gonna be reading 5 books that are colored blue. Right. Alright, on to the first book that I have selected to begin with for the month of October. If you read my videos before, you know that my strategy is always to go for the ones I would quickly finish. So I thought I'd go for the genre that I'm very confident in wheezing through, and that's of course mystery. This is Wendy Corsi Staub's Dearly Beloved. This is part of a book bundle package that I did a few weeks ago. I thought that it would be something that I would very easily finish. That's why I put it first. And you know, it's been a while since I really read something that kept me at the edge of my seat. So I'm very excited to read this one. Yay. Second one is actually, this is something that I was quite hesitant to putting second on my list because this is not a genre that I'm very comfortable in reading. I think I can only pick several books or titles in this genre that I've read in the past, but nevertheless, yeah, I'm going with Linnea Sinclair's Gabriel's Ghost. This is paranormal romance, or sci-fi romance to be more specific. Yeah, this is a challenge for me, you know. I put it second on my list because this is also part of a bundle package, specifically a romance bundle package that I did in my first book haul that I did. Yeah, this is an award winner, so I'm feeling kind of confident that this will be a good read because, you know, it has won an award, so it should be good, right? Yeah. otherwise, I think it's gonna be a very interesting reading experience. So, yeah. Now, the third book out of the selections on this TBR for October, this is actually the one that got me the most terrified because I'm gonna be honest, this is the book that really prompted me to select this theme for this month. And it's one of the books that I really wanted to get to as soon as possible, and I thought this would be the perfect time to do it. Finally, I'm mustering up my courage to read this book. And it's none other than Eleanor Catton's The Luminaries. As you can see, it's a massive doorstopper. Still in plastic because I've been afraid of reading this for so many years. It's now time to get my hands on this one. Wish me luck, and I would really get to finish this. I placed it third on the list because I'd like to read it in the middle of the month to give it the widest time period possible, because I really want to linger and savor and indulge the contents of this book as much as possible. I think it deserves it. It's also another award winner. It won the Man Booker Prize, I think in 2013, yes. So I'm terrified, I'm excited, I'm intrigued, I'm feeling all sorts of emotions, and I haven't read it still. So good luck. Wish me luck that I would be able to love this one. I hope. Alright. Now, the number 4 on the list is just fresh from the recent video that I did. I did drop hints on that video that there's a reason why I have bought that book, and that's because of this reason. Brandon Sanderson's Steelheart. So, aside from the fact that this is something that Brandon Sanderson himself has recommended to those who are not really that well versed in the fantasy genre, it's got a really gorgeous blue cover as well. So I thought it's about time that we get into Brandon Sanderson. Everyone who has read him loves him, so I can't wait to love him too. Yeah. Alright. And last but not least, I put it last because I'm not really sure actually if I would have ever time for this, but I hope I would. It's Sandali. This is also part of my recent video, another one of my fresh acquisitions. It's a Filipino graphic novel, and I thought I would at least include Filipino content on my reading list for the month as part of my advocacy to support Filipino writers and authors. So I thought this would be a really great selection for that. And I also have other reasons, but I think I'm gonna reveal that on the later videos. But yeah, it's exciting to have a graphic novel on this selection, and I hope I wouldn't have to scramble for time. I hope I would still have enough time to enjoy this one. But yeah, these are my 5 book selections for the month of October. Is it an ambitious selection? Is it? Yeah. You know, this is my way of really motivating myself. I would get through this, I promise. I will do my best to enjoy these books. I'm a very deadline-driven person, so it's necessary for me to do this. I would be filming videos on my thoughts and my reading experience for each and every one of them. I hope I make it on time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a roundup by the end of the month for my ratings for each of the book. And if I could, maybe I'll also try ranking them on which I enjoyed the most, which I think is the best, and other sorts of stuff. So if you're in this with me, I hope you'll also be there for my next videos. Tell me what you're reading for October, and if you're also the kind of person who follows a certain theme for your reading selection for the month. Bye!